501, something different to aim for, so it's definitely nice to have a bit of variety. A lot of the games are similar to what you do during a game, so it's not causing any hardship to work them out.
Yeah, it went well. Lots of different ideas for games, which is, I think, quite fun, especially the last couple of games I played. Things I hadn't really thought about before, especially using the Champions Choice board. Good.
I enjoyed doing the Champions Choice doubles. It's hard work, because obviously the targets are a lot smaller. It's probably, what was it, 50% smaller target.
50% smaller, yeah?
Yeah, it's hard work, but it makes you focus on hitting the target.
So how did you find it when you moved from Champions Choice to normal board?
Everything felt a lot bigger.
And did you feel you were getting a little bit more accurate on the doubles on the normal board?
Yeah, I think I did. I mean, my score did reflect a big change. So.
Yeah, no, I found it really enjoyable. And probably the most interesting game was the sixth one on the list, where
these different scenarios.
Player 1 is on full double top. The player 2, 133, which is a real game scenario. How does player 1 look at that double top in relation to the pressure he's under for the 133? And I thought it was good, scoring points. If you were the lesser, if you were player 2, for instance, getting double points, if you played that game all the way through, I thought it was good. The idea certainly of obviously the shots out, we thought the two boards was interesting when you went from the Champions board to the other one. The format you just did on the pairs, where the two best players were playing on the Champions board and we were playing on the normal board, was quite challenging as well.
Yeah, well, it gets both players get some, both grades of player get something out of it. Then, don't they?
You know, because we were sort of set up in fairly even pairs. I mean, my pair probably the two worst players, but then in that last game we were actually doing the best out of the players that were playing on the normal.
Yeah, so you got lots of.
So you've got a challenge to beat the players who are a little bit above you standard-wise, but also two good players playing on the championship.
Like for example, when I was doing the checkouts on the that board,
Champions Choice,
that's the one. I found I was more accurate than actual on a normal board, which was a bit weird.
So what did you put that down to? Because you're the second person to tell me that.
Concentration. That's what I put it down to. Because the thing is, I'm concentrating because the doubles and trebles are half the size. I will concentrate more to actually hit them. But then I should theoretically take, if I'm doing that on the first board I'm playing on, I theoretically should take on to the second one. Which.
But what happened?
Don't know. I think it was just a mind thing.
You got a bit complacent? You looked at it and thought these look like barn doors now?
To a certain extent, yeah. I was thinking in my mind I should be hitting these.
Not so much like on the 180s or whatever, because when we said a bit earlier, when you've got one dart in your hand and you're going for that treble 20, keep walking back and forward, it's not realistic in that respect.
Yeah.
But
I had a bit of problem with the fake 180s.
Yeah.
Mainly that's because my darts go in at a funny angle, so I closed myself off quite a lot.
So you were struggling a little bit on that one?
A little bit, but a little bit more focused, and I was fine. I think half the time I was concentrating on Tim. So
seeing what he was up to.
Yeah.
The fake 180 one, that was a bit weird, I must admit, because I mean I hit one 180, but there's so much more satisfaction hitting it with 3 darts at once, like I mentioned earlier. But you know, I can see the concept in it, but it's hard to get to grips with. Yeah, absolutely. Especially if you sort of leave that board down here, that championship board down here, it'd be fantastic. I'll talk the curves soon. But I mean, I think I'll take it into. I think I'll try my hardest to use what I did on that championship board to take it onto the normal board.
yeah, I mean, practice before is just like me against another person, or me going around the board, or me literally just playing on the treble 20s all the time. But yeah, that's made it interesting and also fun, you know.
Great.
Like I said to you earlier, when we had one game, it was like 12 minutes or whatever, I said to you, like, So 12 minutes already because it was fun and it was over in Flash basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, you didn't think, oh, I've been here 12 minutes trying that. It was more like 2 minutes trying that. But it was 12. But yeah, cool.
Okay.
Definitely solo speed is useful for me because scoring, obviously, you've got to get out of traps quickly, so I think that's definitely going to be very useful for me. And anything with finishing definitely is going to improve my game.